Hello and welcome to Open Mic Live with Lazy Cabby. I'm Eddie, your host for tonight's stream, live broadcast from Singapore. I will also be your taxi drivers for tonight's taxi ride. It's going to be an exciting journey because there's lots of things to talk about. Yeah, so buckle up. But before I start the taxi meter, I just want to welcome those who is new to the live stream. Thank you very much. Good evening to you all. For those who are new, yes, I'm a content creator and taxi driver. I'm actually very active in YouTube, IG and Facebook. Now, this live stream happens every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Yes, well, I'll talk about the videos that I posted for the week. I do post every Monday and Thursday. Yeah, so usually during a live stream, I'll discuss topics that I missed out during my video. I will also talk about the things that's been happening around us, affecting our daily life. So, if you have any thoughts, any perspective, I welcome you to put it in the live chat. Yes, as long as your comments are respectful, I'm sure we all have a great time tonight. So how are y'all doing in this Friday night? TGIF, yo! Yes, before I move along, switch on my meter, I would like to give a quick shout out to the viewers here. Thank you very much for your support. Yes, your viewership, your like, your subscription, all help to grow this channel. Frankly speaking, I couldn't do this without all of you. Yeah, even those there's frequent commenters or silent watcher at my Lazy Cabby channel. Thank you very much for your support. Special shout out for those who make contribution through Buy Me a Coffee. Yep. Baflek, Achu and Joyen. Wow, huge donation coming in. And also those YouTube members. Yeah, members to the LC community. For those who don't know, you can do a quick, oh, I really got a thank you donation from, who is that? Whoa, super chat, yo, good evening everyone. I'll pour the chat in a short while. Just give a quick shout out to those that have been a member. Thank you very much for your support. Now let me pour the quick super chat. Hold on. Yeah. Stephen here say good evening. How's your Friday? How's your week? Yeah, for me, how to say, I'm actually quite, as usual, busy as usual because I'm not only doing my usual YouTube stuff, now my workload actually increased. Why? Because I'm doing a lot of Facebook, a lot of IG. Now, for those who don't know, I'm doing a lot of food contents on Facebook. In fact, every other day I'll post things that I eat, not like a long form video, but in the form of like a picture. Because sometimes I will like, for example, today I was at Marine Terrace. I drop out a passenger nearby, so I eat there and actually I wanted to eat one of the Malay Muslim food there, but long queue. Too long, there's a Malay store there, very nice food, no. So I end up eating one of my other favorite. Yeah, so yeah, these are the things that I posted every other day, pictures and you know, post. So go and follow me on Facebook. Yeah, IG, I do stories that expire 24 hours, so it's very interesting. I will post some of the very short but quick vlog of the day, what I've been doing, you know, things happening on the way, on the road. So very interesting, different type of content from your YouTube, right? But of course, YouTube I'm just doing as usual, right? So that's what I'm busy about. But another thing I want to say is I've also been trying to figure things out, my routine for June. Yeah, as you know, June holiday, the school holiday is coming up. So I've been driving a bit more now. Yeah, more because I try to earn more. During the June holiday, for those taxi drivers or private hire drivers who will know, is the low demand period because there will be less people in Singapore. A lot of people will be flying out. Malaysia, I don't know, Southeast Asia, all around the world. Yeah, because it's a super long weekend. Now, for those who know how to plan their annual leave, wow, you got like a super long weekend because there's 2 public holiday almost back to back. Yeah, so this is a very good time to earn. But after that, after which, it will be super quiet because the school holiday starts. The lesser demands, you know, the mothers don't need to fetch or the fathers don't need to bring their kids to school anymore. Yeah, it's been a holiday and a lot of work from home. So yeah, I need to prepare myself. So, but the thing I want to schedule is not that actually. It's more on the, I got a China trip coming up, 6th to 9th June. So I'm preparing myself. Yeah, it's not a holiday. I'm traveling alone. It's actually a work assignment. I go there and shoot film something. Along the way, I'll update y'all, but it's going to be quite exciting lah. Yeah, it's a collab that I never thought I would collab with. The last company I was thinking, because I'm not the kind of influencer. Yeah, I'm not even an influencer. I'm just a small timer at YouTube, right? I never thought that I would ever collab with that company, you know, which I really love. So it's really exciting. So please stay tuned. Okay, please stay tuned. Right. So let me get to the chat. I'm not going to waste a lot of time because there's really a lot of things to talk about, mainly on the video that I posted on Thursday. Yeah, there was like crazy amount of comments. I got like only on the viewer side 180, coming to 200 comments. Wow, within one day. How am I going to reply that? I haven't even catch up with my older chat, you know, and now I'm inundated with comments and DMs from IG and Facebook. I'm facing comments from all sides. I'm trying, I don't know, I'm at wit's end already. I somehow need to filter. I somehow need to slow down a bit. But anyway, still trying to navigate through. Right, so a lot of things to talk about. Anyway, just to give you a heads up, for those who know, I do sometimes run marble race. Yeah, I still cannot figure out, I actually found out the problem with my marble race. My other program called a streamer bot that's supposed to collect your names when you type marbles, right? That program cannot talk to YouTube because there's some update. So it broke the system. My workaround is I need to do a Google form, then you need to go off platform and put in the name. So in order to play the marble game. But this one is a problem we will encounter next time lah. I'm not going to do marble game tonight because if not, you will run to 1 o'clock. Walao, I'm not going to do that. So I hope the weeks have been kind to you. We are ending the end of May. My gosh, time flies, brother and sister. We are going towards June, half the year. And so far, I'm quite happy. Yeah, although there's a few New Year resolution that fails miserably. For example, my meal prep. I only did like twice, in fact. Then I give up already because it's very hard, 1%. I'm not going to talk about that. Let me go to the chat. There are a lot of early, early chatters that came into the stream today, so I just want to address them. I cannot feature them because they are really early. Why I cannot go back one? That's too bad lah. Then I'll just proceed from where I have because the chat is already coming in. Yo, okay. So let me go to the member chat first before anything else. Hold on. Yep. So, Jack says, good evening. How are you, Jack? How you been doing? Yes. I think, Jack, you're recommending some movie here, is it? Okay. Yeah, recommending to me also. I'll take a look for sure. Yeah. Reborn, Stargazer, happy long weekend. Yeah, is it a long weekend for you? For me, it's not much difference. The only thing is like today I got parent like PT. What you call that in short form? Parent meeting lah for my kids lah. So spend a lot of time doing that with my two kids, and then I'll be driving anyway. Yes. So I hope you have a long weekend ahead as well. Reborn checking in. How are you? Oh, love the emoji. Thank you for using that. I wonder if you can use the big ones. Yeah, but that's interesting. Okay. So let's carry on with the chat here. Oh, those are the suggestion. TV suggestion. Margaret's got money trouble. Is it Netflix or what? What do you mean TV? Yeah. So can you let me know? Great show. Yes. Oh, Rolling Colleen saying hi. You tell as well. Hey, you're early. You're not working today? I know you're doing night shift. Yeah, please take care, bro. Yeah. So, Ridakuma is here. Happy to be here tonight as usual. Looking at all the familiar names in the chat, I'm so happy. Yeah. Good evening to all of you. Yes. For those who are watching silently with a keyboard, I welcome you to say hi in the chat as well. Jumpers say, Eddie warming up. Yeah, indeed. You have to do a little bit of stretches and warm up lah. Clementi, good evening and thanks for hosting the chat, and I thank you very much for being here with me, choosing your time to spend the evening. Actually, crazy. The weather has been crazy these few days. So hot. and then rains and then hot again. So please take care, drink more, rest well, yeah, eat less oily food, be gentle on your stomach, yeah. So any food cost out of control. To be honest, I cannot help it because I need to do content. So like for example, Facebook now, when I eat, I will try to also take picture of the food, where is it, and I want to do a good presentation. So instead of ordering like uncle 少面少饭 less rice, I just give a full portion, because if I take picture not nice. So yeah, I admit it's a bit out of control about what to do. If I can walk, yes, how are you doing? Yeah, cheap food but nice food. yeah, that's what I'm doing in Facebook and IG as well. And oh yeah, really lah, because I saw you in my comments for some of my earlier video, in fact. Thank you for being here, really appreciate you, and glad that you can make it tonight. Yes, hey Jumper, you want to go story? Maybe we find one stream that we can talk about it over the campfire. That would be quite fun. Yes. Oh, Eddie Po's video very consistent. I'll try my best. Yeah, I in fact, I'm a bit worried because I'm feeling a bit of catch up, because it's like, how to say, yeah, I need to ideate. That means coming out ideas for the content. It must be relevant, and luckily I can do without script. If with script, I don't think I can do it. And Monday and Thursday some more. So if you realize nowadays my videos are getting shorter, like 6 to 8 minutes. I used to do like 12, 15 minutes videos, but that is more and more difficult because of my commitments in IG and Facebook. I need to divide my attention. Then you ask me why you want to do IG and Facebook, because of the outreach lah. Yeah. Trying to get monetized on Facebook, and IG wise is like more for the sponsorship lah. Side hustle is not easy. YouTube alone not enough. So I try to spread my wins. Yeah. So yes, in fact, what already. Hey, thanks Just Reckoning for your sacrifices. Ethan say, what headphones are you wearing on the way to become a professional broadcaster? This one is actually my own headphone. It's a Sony. I think it's WMX older one, 2 or 3, I can't remember. You see, it's so old already. Yeah, look at the muffler. And because of this, there's no more, what you call there's no more like, because supposed to have, what you call that, noise reduction. Yeah, but the muffler here is supposed to give you that very solid fit, but it's been so many years already, worn off. If I want to change it, it will cost me $80. So walao, very simple. I want to change also, like, have to think twice. Maybe I'll get some good voucher on Shopee. I can get and look for it. Yeah. So, hey, Smurf, thank you for checking in. Yes, can teach me how to be a Grab driver. Do you have a license yet? I mean, I'm not talking about driver license, that's obvious. I'm talking about the PHV license, what is it, PDVL? Yeah, or the TDVL. Yes. I mean, from that course, you should know already. They should have given you the guidelines on the step by step to become a Grab driver. Yeah. I don't know why they use like private hire to be synonymous with Grab driver. Maybe because they have so many drivers there. Yeah, but the correct term should be private hire driver. Yeah. Oh, thank you. 气色很好. Yeah. Thanks very much. Oh, rice bucket say how to manage so much content. You are crazy. Yeah. Maybe I got ADHD. I suspect I got ADHD. I don't feel really. I feel. I will be lying to you if I say I'm not tired. But the thing is, I need to keep myself active, so I maximize every hour. Like, instead of sitting down there, don't know what to do, right? I will like keep thinking about content, ideate, and when I execute, I already have it planned out in my head. Yeah, so it's like every hour of my day is maximized one. So, but I also don't do fresh content on every platform. For example, IG, I usually clip out the old YouTube video and repost it there so as to reach more people. But because the way I clip is like each clip or each short video is a story of its own, so you don't feel like a repeat. Yeah. So yes, there's some work on it, but the work is not like YouTube long form. I need so much time to do it. Yeah. And so the editing is quite easy. For Facebook, I do in such a way that it's easy to do, in a sense that it's like picture format, also repost some of my old video clips. and also some commentaries lah that's easy to digest and easy to edit. So I need to kind of like balance it out lor. So YouTube right now is what I need to do to have that consistency is to sacrifice on the timing. Yeah, from 12 minutes, 10 minutes to 6 minutes to 8 minutes lah. Yeah. Oh, taxi is here. How you been? Yeah. Your facial skin looks radiant, really, because of all the viewers here. Thank you for your support. You know, I'm getting more and more people saying hi to me. Yeah, almost every other day, wow, like Marine Terrace, this morning, somebody say hi to me via DM, and say I saw, and I also met somebody at another hawker the day before. Yeah, so don't be shy, come and say hi. Yeah, if you don't mind, we also can take a picture. Maybe I can collect them and put it in the video if you want. Yeah, if not, it's okay, right? Oh, really? You tell? Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah. No, I have my fans at the back. Yeah, I got a big shark fan. Yeah, I cannot on the vehicle engine now. It's idling. Then I'll get in trouble. Yeah. YOLO, if I can walk. Yeah, right. I'm looking for a moderator. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to moderate it myself because I mean, I still read all of them. Yeah, but the thing is, I need the mental capacity to sit down and reply. Yeah. So I'm still thinking about it lah, but thank you for shouting it out for 7 years. I will take care. Thank you. If not, open out. This one I know too well. Thanks for letting me highlighting it to me. Oh, Jack, hello. Thanks for saying hi. How are you? How's your Friday? I hope it's been great for you. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, Yung Kun Tan, yes, my frequent commenter both on Facebook, IG, and YouTube as well. How are you doing? Hey, nice for seeing you here. Darren, what's for dinner? You know what I ate just now? I was just opposite because I was like a bit late. So I just have a quick cha rou fan because that one I don't need to wait. I have like less than 20 minutes to eat my dinner. Then I have to rush it over here. Yeah, because as I said, I was so busy with my parents meeting, my content. I got emails, collaboration. I haven't even replied, you know. Recently, I got a lot of collabs requests from China. A legit one lah, not spam, because the agency I worked with before. Some quite of the big names, but I don't know it's a bit like off track for me so I need to think about it. That's why I spend a bit of time on email as well. Yeah, don't mind me, drinking some coffee. Yo, Toyoyo is checking in. Maybe I'll do another 5 minutes before I'll start the topic of the day. How are you? How are you, Toyoyo? Is it Toyoyo? Yes. Oh, already say, bro, you work too hard, man. Yeah, have to lah. Aren't we all working hard? Yes, in our own way, we are all working hard. Yes. Hey, Aji, I'll do a marbles maybe in the next trial run. Yeah, with the new system in place, I'll let you all know, right? Yes, love Annie. The weather is so jialat nowadays. Kachang! Yes, TGIF. How are you doing? Thanks for saying that. Oh, we got somebody new watching my live first time. Jillian, thanks for being here. I'm so happy you make it in time. Yo, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Please, if you have anything, please put in a live chat. We have a lively discussion later on. So, oh yeah, I don't know, it's 2 or 3. I can't remember. It was so long ago. Yep. 大宝 oh, is it the what do you call that, the original one? Because if it is not the noise reduction won't work very well. Please let me know, because that one I will consider if it's original. Yeah. Yes, Pon, you mean codecs as in the clock code lah? Yeah, I'm playing with it, trying to build my own team of kind of agent to help me do marketing. Yeah. So if you are talking about that, yes, I'm trying to build my own codecs. Vibe coding lah. I'm not very good with coding. I'm quite a beginner. Yeah. B-roll, you can change cam or software. How don't you know? B-roll, I do it myself because I want to do the transition and all this. So I don't use. Yeah. Oh, Isaac is here. Good evening. So energetic for my age. Yes, 500 coming next week for all household. Jose. Early release for those not from Singapore. CDC is our government's kind of like handout to help our local people here, Singaporean and PR as well, with the daily expenditure. Yeah, so 500, not a big, not a small amount, but it does help. Every bit help lah. Yeah. Ethan say regarding the ear cups or muffler can go AliExpress. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, then watch YouTube and do DIY. A few times already. Yeah, I've not changed. You see, so bad, right? Yeah, so long ago already. Yeah, so I need to do some. Thank you for letting. I never thought of Taobao and AliExpress. Let me go and do some research. Thank you for sounding out for me. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Haunt me next time if you see me on the road, please. Yeah, prawn. Let me get. Okay, I think I'm more or less catch up the chat already. So why not we go on to the topic of the day? Yes. Not going to talk about the Monday video because this one I think I put up a lot of what you call. Oh, hold on. Let me pause the chat first. Yeah. So I post the video on Thursday. I've got like, well, it's not like I wouldn't say it's viral. It's like only 7,000 views. If it's viral, I'll consider like 30,000. I mean, viral or not is very relative, right? For somebody else, maybe because their subscription base is big, so they will need like 100 over K to go viral. For me, like 30,000, I consider it viral already. But I don't measure the matrix. I usually measure the matrix for me personally is based on engagement, like comments, like likes and all this. For this particular video, it's very interesting because there was like reaching 200 comments within a day. Wow, that's crazy. So it's like the comments, my phone literally was like ding 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 ding, keep. But I don't have the capacity to, because I'm driving whole day, doing my own things. I didn't even catch up with my old videos, the chat. So I just like glance through and reading the comments, enjoying myself because there's a lot of things going on there. I put out some of the chat. I couldn't put out a lot. Yeah, because there's way too many already. So if I do not pull up your comments in the video, please don't be upset. Yeah, I just like see which one fits and not. Doesn't mean that it's better than the rest. I just like randomly and then pull it out, right, for discussion. Yeah, but there's a lot of things to talk about. Yeah, basically the videos TDLR is about a little bit about my debt journey. Yeah, so for those who are not aware, I took a company loan that time because when I had my company, the government was encouraging companies to expand, either locally or overseas. So they extend the kind of like micro loan or something that work with banks, right, to extend the loan to SME. So I took it because the interest rates were very, very attractive. Yeah, so it was like kind of like a government-linked loan kind of thing. I can't remember what it called. Maybe a micro loan or something. Yeah, so I took that, and expand my company. So that was a mistake because my company, yes, is scaling well, in the sense that I have good base of corporate client. I have bulk work that's coming in every month. But the problem is, I do not. Let me clear the chat hall. The problem is during the time when I expand, my cash flow was tight. Yeah, actually I could feel it that time already. Yeah. Oh, I got a new member. Thank you very much for joining member. Yes. Thank you very much for your support. Yes. And for those who are not subscribed, also can subscribe, get notified of the video when it comes out as well. So yeah, where am I? So a little bit about my debt journey. I'm not going to review too much because I'm still doing repayment and all this, and a little bit of privacy thing lah. But I can review what I think is to give you some context lah. So after the company loan, I expanded too fast. Yeah, the short story is I expanded my company too fast. Like I engaged a lot of manpower. All of a sudden, my expenses blow up. Right. For example, during that time, I was trying to go into apps because my era. That time, I was dealing with IPOS. IPOS is Intellectual Property of Singapore, that institution that that is in charge of all the trademark, patent, copyright issues in Singapore. All your trademark need to be registered. You have to go through IPOS, right? Some business owners don't register a trademark, that's fine. But registration will give you more kind of like rights and easier enforcement lah. So I'm doing all this. IPOS is the agency, and during that time, they were very big on apps, you know. Now it's AI, right? That time, like 7-8 years ago, or even 10 years ago, I think, they were very big on apps. Who can remember? Every company, SME, big or small, were talking about building apps. Not website, you know. The website is over. That now is apps because of the smartphone revolution. So the government were pushing to digitize all their documents into online clouds, because that time clouds quite new, but they are building out the infrastructure. So because of the apps, wow, then me as a SME that time also like cannot be left behind lah. So thinking a lot about that. Then because that time I'm also in charge of marketing, so I cannot split myself. Yeah, because I'm securing account, that means I'm getting new account. Maintaining account also me, right? I run the business. I do all the office actions. That means because I don't have another lawyer, I'm the only one who can do the statutory declaration, those court documents. Those major work lah, done by me. I have a senior paralegal already, but there's only so much she can do. Yeah, and we have bulk work one. Bulk work as in like, wow, sometimes 1,000 trademark to search for a month. Walao, no need to sleep. So operation, marketing, apps, all I do alone. Siao liao that time. So I was thinking, okay, never mind, I get another paralegal. I get a marketing girl, you know. Imagine, because I truly believe in marketing. So everything I like very good in SEO. I do my own SEO. I do my directory listing. For those who are good in Google that time, before the Penguin update, I will do a lot of directory listing, a lot of SEO, a lot of things lah to put my company on top of the search. So you search trademark, you see me already. Yeah. So during that time, I also like do a lot of things, but expand too much, manpower costs go up. I expand my office, use a micro loan. I get a bigger office because more manpower you need more workstation. So I buy new workstation, new cupboard, new filing, this and that. Then invest on apps and all this. Wow, sibei xiong. Then I see wow, very nice. I do all these things, very good, heading well. But disaster heading already because the cash flow problem get tighter and tighter and tighter. Yeah, why? Because during that time we are heading to a pandemic, haven't yet heading. But as a business owner, you know already, those big accounts are starting to tighten their wallet. They don't spend so much already. So when they chop off works, they no necessary work like legal work because trademarks and intellectual property are legal works so they'll chop down, cut, and I get lesser job. Then hit already jialat lor. Then the cash flow not enough to pay the expenses. Then I need to get overdraft. That's how I got deeper and deeper because I'm holding it to it. Yeah, so that's my backstory of my loan and how it comes about it. Now you know. I don't do it in my video because it's very hard to explain. Yeah, and can get a bit dry for people because if you're not a business owner, you may not understand this kind of thing. Yeah, but I think it's a great experience lah. I learned a lot about, because before this I don't even know what is profit and loss, balance sheet, yeah, dividend, all this. I don't know shit. Because of this company, I learned a lot of accounting things. I learned a lot of there are a lot of mistakes to be made. Yes, but also there are lessons to be learned also lah. So I'm glad. So that's how I got into that. After that, because I'm the sole director, I become the guarantor of the loans So when I liquidate the company, it winds down already. I'm the one who kena all this. So I'm still paying now. Then a lot of people ask me, why don't declare bankruptcy? Easy, right? 7 years, 搞了, you're free. Is it 5 or 7 years? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But the thing is, mine amount is big, but not big enough to justify bankruptcy. Yeah? Because if I go through bankruptcy, I need to declare everything, then a lot of things gone. So that time in my head, I was balance and think about it. I say, okay, never mind, just pay off lah. Because if let's say you tell me $500,000, yes, okay, I can do it because it's worth it then you just write off everything, I restart. 还是一条龙, right? But it's not that big amount to justify. I feel stupid if I go for the bankruptcy. And I was thinking if I do it lower amount, I can do consolidated kind of arrangement with them. But at the end, I didn't do that because don't need lah, because I'm clearing out anyway. So that's the reason why I didn't go for bankruptcy, because yes, it will make it easier, but there's a lot of side effect. I also don't want that kind of side effect. Because it's not worth it unless it's a big amount, then it's worth it. And that is not so easy because that loan is attached to some government thing, because it's a government linked loan, you see. So yeah. Before I carry on more, because I've been talking so much about my that thing. Because people have been asking me for so long. Yeah, why you never do this? That's why I explain one shot lah in this live stream. Yeah, so that's why I'm spending a bit time. Let me go through the chat, then I carry on the conversation. Anyway, so looking through the chat now. There's some of you saying hi. Oh yeah, a bit of some of you is joining in. Q Onas, how are you? Yes, thank you for saying hi. Dongro as well. Hello to you. Yes. PJO, yes. Oh, all these names I've not seen before. Where you're from? Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube? Thanks for catching me live. Yes, James. Thanks for saying hi here. So nice to see all of you. Thank you. Yeah. I say Kway Chai 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hey, good stuff. Yeah, I know which one already lah. You're talking about. Yeah, I also eat there lah. The Chongpang there, right? WT say drive taxi after last week. No, midnight shift. I'm very tired already. After this, I'll usually have to go back and do other stuff like you know my live stream. After that, I still need to about half an hour to clear everything. But then I pack up and bathe. 1 hour gone already. So it's about 12 plus. So don't have time. No more energy. Hey, Ivy, say hi. Yes, thank you very much for saying hi. How are you? Actually, life story say, how do you manage and overcome the stress of being in huge debt? I can imagine it's extremely stressful for everyone around you. Oh yes, it is, definitely. At the point of time when I received the letters, because first you have these vendors chasing you for money, right? Then if you cannot make payments, they will then apply to the court to wind down the company. Yeah. So during the time, the early stage of this debt thing, that's the time when it's stressful, because the letters start to flow in, you see, from all your vendor. Then on your side, you will try to chase your client for money because they owe you money, ma. So while you're chasing there, hoping they will answer you or reply your email. On the other side, you're telling them, wait first. Wow, the kind of in-out stress and the money flow, right? You still need to pay your CPF. You don't pay that. If not handcuffed, that one is worse. So your staff salary still must go on. You cannot just say bye-bye to them, because then there's no valid reason to fire them. Why? Yeah, so you still be in trouble. So you are tight in all sides here. Your vendor, your client, and your staff obligation. Walao, I tell you the kind of stress. During the early stage is serious stress one. And in fact, after you go through litigation, that one is offload already, because you know you are protected already, ma. Once you go through the procedure, you are more or less kind of protected from the law. That's the purpose of private limited company, you see. But the stress is still there because your baby is gone already. Baby as in my company lah, because I've been like from a small one-man show doing it in the room myself, growing to about 8-person company, you know. Really sad lah. It's like a mixed emotion of sadness, like frustration, anger, and stress. Yeah, all going through at once. Like you rojak everything like that lah. Then you eat. Actually, it's very nice ah. The aftertaste is very shock. So if after I go through, I also don't know. During that time, it's not easy. It's after the storm, then I realized that wow, actually, anybody going through that is very, very hard. It's very, very hard. Alright, tell us the secret sauce of fighting fatigue. I don't have a secret sauce. All I can tell you is have a healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle as in like a lifestyle that is kind of like eat proper meals, good eating habits, eat at the right time, have a good rest. Your brain fog will reduce. You can focus more, and less sugar intake, hydrate yourself, all these you can find on internet one. But if you practice it regularly, your energy level will go up. Not only in the day, in the night as well, if you know what I mean. So, really no vitamins. Yeah, I do take vitamin D and, you know, some basic multivitamin, but mainly it's because of the lifestyle. This one thing really changed a lot. Maybe I can do a video on that. Yeah. Hey, Jorina! Hello, Eddie! I see a lot of new names today. Thanks for saying hi. So happy to see all the new names here. Yeah, please don't be shy. Get on the keyboard and say hi to me, yeah? Oh, take care of yourself. Catch up on your video. Bye. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend ahead. Yo. Yes. Oh, yeah. Prawn, right? Yeah, Pepsi Buddy. Thanks for joining. I think I already mentioned it just now. Oh, late to the party, Joe Wong. Yes. You never miss my live stream. Yes. You've always been here. Thank you very much for your support, Joe Wong. You tell say now even WhatsApp can do business and selling, not just inquiry. Yes, there's times have changed lah. Now there's so many different ways to do business even. Not only WhatsApp but you see how some even doctors all doing business, so-called doing business lah, on YouTube, on TikTok dancing and all this, you know. Even traditional brick and mortar business, if you don't do a bit of social media, it's very, very hard to expose yourself because the market is so saturated. It's hard to stand out. So now I feel doing business is even more difficult than last time. Last time it's just like you have a good reputation, word of mouth, you are able to sustain yourself. Nowadays that's not enough. Yeah, because people are getting more and more creative. Yes. Ethan say, actually I feel CDC voucher is not a good idea. Well, almost everybody has them, so prices will still rise higher anyways. Yeah, I do agree with you lah. I mean, it's a kind of like feel good thing to me. It's like a government way of showing love to their citizen. That's more to me like a spirit thing more than the material thing. Yeah. Tell me what you feel. That's what my take lah. Yeah. Darren asked, how much are you in debt? Cannot reveal the full amount, but maybe I'll do a video about it after I clear it. Yes, but it's in the lows. How many figure? 5. Yeah, it's not that huge lah. I mean, I can clear it by myself. It's not that huge. Reading to the chat. Okay, because I want to catch up on the chat about bankruptcy and see if there's any question on that. Joe Wong, very detached from reality, almost never watch the news. Okay lah, you Joe Wong, never mind lah. Because sometimes I'll do news in my channel. Maybe I can do like a small segment like what's happening tonight or what's happening in the week. Then you'll do a quick catch up on what's happening. That's important to average Joe. Hey, that could be interesting. That's something I've been. The last stream I did that. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting. Yeah. Love Annie, yes. Bankruptcy will leave a stain on a record. Although they say they will take it out from the credit bureau. Credit bureau. I don't know how to pronounce that. Right? You got a ratings, right? But actually bank keep a separate record on. So after that, it will be difficult to get loans really. Yeah. Oh, Alex say 10 years to get out of bankruptcy. Is it because it was prolonged? Were there some payment issue? Usually not so long one, 10 years. Yeah. Oh, Mystery Guitar say born at the right time to be a YouTuber. I don't know about that. I'm so new to this. I'm only a year. Yeah, people have been doing it like 10, 20 years already. So I'm sure, hope that I can do it a long time. Didn't get to see you on the road this. I've been driving every day, bro. Every day, yes. Oh, MAB saying hi. Thanks for saying hi. I hope the weeks have been great for you. Yeah, and great to see you here. Yes. Oh, Alexei say I cannot get a credit card until now, even already free for SoMe. Yeah, that's right. That's the side effect, lor. Yeah, but you see, after you bankrupt already, you cannot get used. You know, I don't have a credit card. My card is sucked from my wife. Yeah, because simply my rating cannot get a credit card. Yes, so mine is a suck card and a debit card, and I see the beauty of debit card. I don't need credit card actually after you going through all these years already, because unless you're doing miles, but come to think of it, that time I'm doing a lot of miles. I have tons of miles, but in order to get the miles, you need to spend more. So it's the same thing. It's like, okay, you buy 2, you get 1 free. But you actually need 1 only. So you're spending more for the third one. What's the difference? Yeah, it's just kind of like consumer suckers, kind of thing. It's like a gimmick to me. Yes, I may be wrong. Yeah, definitely there are use case for miles, for points, if you know how to use it properly. Yeah, but there are times where we overspend. You can easily overspend also. Yeah. Oh, Tony say, 加油, let's 加油 together. Yes, it's gonna be a difficult year for everybody. Yeah, so let's 加油 together. Thank you for the encouragement. Lele is stuck in toxic work culture and depressing. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, it's not easy. Especially when you spend so much time at your workplace, when you have a toxic relationship, be your peers, your colleague, or worse, your supervisor, it is very bad. I can understand what you're saying. So please, you really need to take care of your health, because don't let this affect your outside work life. Yeah, because you come to think of it, this is work only. Your relationship with your colleague and all these are work related. That's all, right? Do not let it encroach into your own self-worth, your life, your thinking and whatever. Just cut that relationship. Work. Okay, let's talk about professional stuff. No more work issue. I have nothing much to talk to you, right? Then you have your own space after work. Yeah, be strong, right? I'm rooting for you. I hope you'll be in a better place. Yeah, just second in. Don't need credit card one. Yeah, I understand somebody use it for points. I also, maybe next time if I'm clear, I might get a credit card. Who knows? Yeah, I also did a promo for Revolut, but that one is debit card leh. Yeah, so I'm not saying it's not good. Overseas you still need Visa and Master to run your affairs. So yeah. Hey Stefan, you're right. The world is designed to make you spend and wait for your next paycheck. That's how capitalism is run. That's how we keep the mills running, and the treadmill need to be oiled, need to be fat, need to be, You are the woken one. Yes. Oh, Steven say, thanks for sharing the challenge. Yeah, I'm going to share more. I'm just going to run on the check. Oh, it's still going on. Okay, let me get back. So, I already paused the chat. So, let me just get back here. So, what I said just now, regarding the debt thing, when I was in debt that time, it was very painful, right? After I walked out of it, now it's repayment. It's not that kind of pain, that kind of stress and all that bugged me. It's the realization that money is kind of like, is important. Yeah, you need it to run your day to day. Yeah, but without money, also made me realize a lot of things. Yeah, because when I'm broke down and out, a lot of things become clearer because there's nothing to cloud your judgment anymore. So that's when I realized that, why do I need to buy this? Why do I need to spend on that? Why do I have to do things this way? Yeah, so a lot of things are in your life, because a lot of things in our life, being in this capitalist world, we are being kind of like, how we walk our way is influenced by money. What kind of flats you buy, what kind of job you do, everything is about money. Yeah. So when you're in the money game, the system itself, a lot of things you are clouded by your judgment. Yeah. But the day when I was almost bankrupt, almost $0 on my bank, everything wiped out, then I got a new realization that money is not the end-all game, Yeah. I don't need credit card. Yeah, before that, it's like, I need a credit card. I need 4 credit cards. Yeah, that was before. I need mouse. I need money. I need at least $100 every day when I go out. Yeah, I need to wear nice clothes and all this. All this, when you're down and out already, it's like, really or not? Yeah, are these things important? What really matters? I got a lot of kind of thing going through my head over the years. Yeah, not like a sudden realization. And one of the most important realization I have after going through the repayment every month, I realized something. that having a peace of mind from money in general, not debts, from money, like I detach from this thing, it makes me so happy. You know, it's not like, oh, with money I can buy this, it can show that I'm rich, okay, that I have the status, wow, then I'm happy. Now it's not like that really. Have, don't have, doesn't matter, doesn't bother me, because I really don't have. I tried before already. Have or don't have doesn't make me taller, doesn't mean I'll go heaven the next day I die, doesn't mean anything at all. So I realized that money is nothing at all. Yeah, when I look around when I have money, and when I look around when I don't have money, oh, I see my wife, I see my kids, they are laughing, they are still with me, eating. See, these are things that matters to me. Yeah, not when I have money, then I bring them to eat Din Tai Fung and all this. That happiness is different. Does that mean that I don't go Din Tai Fung, I don't feel happy? I still feel happy because the food there is good, man. The Chao Fang is different. But what I meant is the attachment to money and what I can buy from it. That kind of feeling is different really. It's very detached. Yeah. So that's why I was saying I don't want to go back to this money game anymore. I don't know what I call it, a system or the game that the capitalism try to push on us. I'm not going to be participating in this anymore, because that's why I say I don't want to be in debt. Right? So that's what I meant generally about money. Yeah. So I regret that I didn't kind of project my thoughts, my articulate of that so well, but well, the video is already out. So that's what I meant when I say I want to be debt free. I want to detach myself from this capitalism thing. But yet, I'm not saying money is not important. Of course, I need money. I need money for my son's tuition, for daily lives, to go overseas. Yeah, I still need money to enjoy, to have a certain level of quality of life. And during my age, right, at my 50s, right, yes, I want to live simply. But simply and frugally, does it mean poor? No leh. There are rich people who are spending frugally. Not because they are poor, because they choose that kind of lifestyle that is simple, easy to digest for their immune system, for your mental health, right? So frugal does not mean poor. Last time before I was almost bankrupt, I had this mentality, somebody who only wear t-shirt is poor. It's very shallow, right? It's very kind of like, I don't know how to say. I just have this mentality. I don't know why. The way I brought up is the way I see the world. My worldview was that limited. Now my worldview is totally changed after I've gone through this. So if you tell me, do I regret all the mistakes? Maybe no leh. It's kind of like opening up my eyes, you know. So nowadays I look at debt. It's like, okay, when I, you see, for example, if I walk past this Subway, I wanted to eat that new sandwich. Wow, got this turkey and all this. Sometimes I walk past a few times at their banner and look at it and stare at it for few weeks maybe, you know, thinking whether I want to eat that, because it's like, wow, $6 more leh. Does that mean I'm stingy, I'm niao? Does that mean I'm very calculative, I'm frugal? No, I was just like, what for? It's like I eat another $2, later I poop out, it's the same. Yeah, and because of my lifestyle, I don't eat that kind of food so much already. Yeah, so also change a bit of my lifestyle. That's what I mean. I want to be debt free. So once my debt is cleared, yeah, I want to relook and readjust my budget and all this. Yeah, I don't want to go back to the like, buy a big plasma TV, spending installment on this to have and to enjoy it. But do I really enjoy that? What kind of enjoyment I get? Do I really need it? Simpler life is, what is simpler life? I need to define for myself. Yeah. Simpler, does it mean poor life? No, not necessarily. I still want to enjoy my life, because at the end of the day, these the memories that count. Yeah. If making memories with my children going to Paris is a fantastic memories for all involved, I'm willing to spend the money. Yeah. Does it mean that I'm spending carelessly? No, I'm spending to create a memory, not to spend to show off. It's a different mentality. But do I need to explain to you to say, hey, I'm not spending because of this? I do not need your judgment. I do not need somebody to see how I spend my money. Yeah. My quality of life and your quality is different. It's totally different. I enjoy fish keeping and all this. I may spend $2,000 on a breed. Nobody can understand it, but that's fine. But I'm not going to debt. I'm using my own money. I'm not spending beyond the means. That's what I meant being debt-free. The kind of lifestyle I want. Yeah. Does it make sense? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought when I made the video anyway. So I'm gonna do another quick chat before I go back to some of the comments that I'm gonna pull out for during when I look at the videos, right? Darren To say, what's the one thing you will do different approach to loans to advise everyone? Loans as in company loans or personal loans? Because like consumer debt and business debt is a very different thing, you know. Because if you're talking about business debt, to scale it to sometimes there are risks that you need to take. Because as a businessman, you need to take risks. That's the nature of your job, right? You need to take risks that's calculated in your favor, right? So because what you feel and what you envision may not turn out this way, there are so many external factors that may pull you down because of like the Iran war, the Middle East crisis and all these, right? So you won't be able, just calculated risk. So when you talk about business loan, all I have to say is, first, look at your cash flow, right? Do not be fooled by your balance sheet and feel that, wow, I closed a $200,000 bill. That's my cash flow for this year and next year. Your projection must be very optimistic. Doesn't work like this. You must ask yourself your cash flow, is it enough to cover that in the extreme cases where I do not have job for the next 6 months, or maybe even up to a year. If you feel that, okay, if I take this loan, I have the cash flow to still cushion it. If there's no more accounts, six months, I can still pay my staff, then no problem. That means you have a healthy cash flow, you can take the loan. Yeah. Not to take the loan to plug the gaps to kind of like help you go through a certain period. That's not a very good loan to take, right? So, but there are so many other situations and it's very case by case basis. So I'm just giving a very broad stroke, to this advice. Other than that, personal loan like consumables, that one is really up to individual. Yeah, I have friends taking loans to go vacation. They are doing buy now pay what is that? Buy now pay later to get a big upgrade for their computers. Yeah, zero interest rate. Is it a good thing? Yeah, zero interest rate. You spread over 3 months, that's fine, right? But what I fear is you get snowballed into it. Like, wow, because we humans are controlled by emotions. Sometimes a lot of things, especially spending, marketing are very good at capturing your attention, your emotion, they play with it. So once they catch you, wow, it's very hard already. When you are good at time, the banks will sayang you, what your best side and all this, very nice one, right? And the way marketing works with consumable goods, especially high ticket item, sometimes you cannot control one. Then you tend to like, okay buy now. Then you snowball. Then jialat already. That's the difficulty. That's the problem, right? Because we are not rational beings. When it comes to buying, sometimes we are very emotional. Yeah, so consumer debt, I have nothing much to say. Love Annie, you're very strong. Why you say that? Thank you very much for your encouraging words. Yeah. Oh, he's approached by a propaganda agency. You're talking about my email collapse. No, not propaganda. That one is pure commercial collapse. Yeah. Any chance to get a ping for Shangri-La Dialogue tonight? You mean what? Driving? Don't go there. You jam like siao . I tried before, it's not worth it. If you're a driver, don't go there. Yeah, for those who are not driver or who don't know, it's because this there's this security dialogue that happens every year, and they will come to Shangri-La and then they will roadblock, they will check all the vehicles for bombs and all this, so it's very strict. So it tends to be a jam at the road near the area. Yeah. Going through the chat now. You heard about the fender controversy? No can you let me know what is it about? QO say keep 2 credit cards with limit cap at 1x your salary. Do not FOMO. FOMO, if those who are not aware, is fear of missing out . So you just buy because you feel you miss out. Do not chase latest viral crime. Keep 1 to 2 hobbies. Collecting stuff is okay, but do not go overboard. Yes, very good advice. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's actually excellent advice. Yeah, but as I say, sometimes because we are not rational beings, we just like, let's go for it. So definitely you have a spouse or a partner that will remind you of that kind of thing is very good lah. My wife will always nag me also. So, because sometimes I do, bend my own wheel. Yes. Desmond say, I don't spend for miles, I earn, I spend, I need, now convert to NTUC voucher. Yes, there's one way to do it as well. There's so many different schemes, so many type of credit cards. So I'm saying credit card is not that it's bad, it's how you use it and your discipline lah. Because discipline is very important when it comes to credit card. Yeah. It's a modern day instrument for you to, but people, there are people who get sucked into it. Debt free is bliss. Thank you. Oh, my friend, business class. I don't envy. I'm okay with seat class. The thing about business class is not sitting in business class, The good thing about business class is you jump all the queues. Yeah, you don't need to queue during the custom and all this, and yeah, a lot of hassle-free kind of travel thing. If you travel a lot, business class is actually cool. Nowadays only you need the APAC pass, you can go for all this jump queue already. Yeah. So Alex say before bankruptcy I cannot survive with 10 credit cards. After bankruptcy I can survive without a credit card. What a lesson exactly. You got what I mean. Yes, you got what I mean. You always say colleagues are never friends. Yeah, that's so true. Wow, look at the chat. My God, I just released the floodgate on the chat coming in. My gosh. Can I quickly go to the members first? Hold on. Because I saw some of the members talking about something. Yeah. Oh, Geraldine, they are here. How are you? Yeah. I'm so happy to see you here. Not sleeping yet. I thought you were sleeping early. Yeah. Managed to catch my stream. How are you? Just so coincident, I saw Geraldine, which is a fellow content creator at one of the hawker center. And while talking to Geraldine, another viewer talking to me. So I was like talking to both sides. So funny. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, the real question is 2 big ticket item. You're talking about housing and cars? Yeah. Because wife also big ticket item. Joking. Yeah, exactly. House and car. Yeah, it's hard for Singapore to do that and stress free. Why is it to be like that? You know how much car cost last time the COE? Only how much? Why has the housing gone up so much? Yeah. Is it because of simply supply and demand? Yeah. Is it a good thing for this is a complex issue, As a house owner, I want my house prices to go up because when I sell, I can pocket. But as a buyer, I don't want highs to go up. So it's kind of like tension. Where does it go? How to control it? Yeah. But what is said is, if you come about it, let's not talk about car because in Singapore it's so small and our infrastructure is still built out, so it doesn't apply. So car and transport is more for like ulu countries like maybe Malaysia, some part of some kampong. You really need a car to travel. Like Ipoh or even Penang, right? You need a car because otherwise how you going to travel out? You got minimum a motor. Singapore car to me is more like a luxury. I'm not talking about those with mobility issue or you need the car because you got elderly or some physically challenged people. Then yes, that one is a necessity. But I think in most cases, a lot of you will agree with me that car is more like a luxury, right? I know friends who have 2 cars, in per household. Yeah. So that maybe if you are really, somebody actually did a calculation before. If you take Grab every day, it's still cheaper than owning a car. So to me, that one is still a discretionary spending. But housing is something that is a big issue. You come to think of it, house is a necessity. Why and when has it become an investment? People treat housing as investment, which is the wrong way of looking at things, When you're living in it, it's not generating income, it's not an investment, it's a liability because you're living in it and you have to pay. You're not generating. How can it be an investment? The day you sell it is still only a paper profit. Until the day you sell it, do you upgrade? If you condo, then tell me you downgrade to HDB. The natural progression is condo to condo, EC to condo or something like this. So you are, by that time, 5 years, 3 years later, housing price go up. Are you paying more or less? You're paying more. So then what? That means you are running the treadmill again all over from step one. Yeah. So your life becomes financing that lifestyle because you keep upgrading. I know people who downgrade and then get out of the game, profit, because the day you are not out of the game is only paper profit only. Unless you mortgage it. Yeah. Even mortgage, then you got payment, then you need to calculate lah. But to me, it's like, if you treat house as an investment while living in it, especially those who have 2 houses that you use the first one to mortgage. I mean, the government kind of like plug the gap somehow with the additional stamp duty, yes. But still, people are doing it. It's very stressful lah, because there comes a time when renting will not be able to give you that kind of leverage from that because I think I saw another video, a girl was talking about it. Is renting dead already. Yeah, because houses prices is too expensive. The mortgage simply cannot find the kind of rent to cover. Yeah, so I tell you, if I talk about this, I can non-stop. I can talk until 1 a.m. Seriously. But yeah, interesting. Let me have your thoughts. Put it in the chat. Yeah, Steven say going through a bankruptcy would even harder for kids' lifestyle growing up. He used to prevent lifestyle. That's what happened to my kid, my eldest son. He actually asked me, because that time he's still young, but he remembered, Dad, where's your Conti car? A big car, SUV. Yeah, where's the helper? Why do I have to change school? You know, from an atas preschool to a neighborhood school. Why? Really break my heart. Now I think of it, I want to cry. You know? Heartbreak for him. Because for him, it's not fair. For my wife, it's not fair. Yeah, I took the risk. It should be only me bearing it, you know. But end up, I pull them down. My family have to suffer. Yeah, is it a fair game? So yeah, that's really a tough thing for me. Even up to now, that's the only thing I regret, that I have to pull them down. Yeah, if I've known that it has such a big impact, that time if I do my maths properly, I wouldn't have taken such a big risk to scale up too fast. Yeah. But well, we learn through the hard way. So, Ponce, 3 things never to buy: new car, computer, and what? That I agree. Actually, handphone, I don't buy the contract one anymore because like monthly contract is too expensive. I just buy a phone and then get a SIM card. Yeah, that's what I do lah. So yeah, that's the members chat. Let me go through. Whoa, I missed so many chat. I'm sorry if I cannot pull up your chat because it's like going too much already. So I need to be selective. Donovan says, appreciate your positivity in your videos, especially during this hard time. Thank you very much. I'm really happy that it connects with so many people and resonate with you. Yeah, and thank you for showing your appreciation in this live stream. So I never seen your name before, but thanks for saying hi. Oh, Smitten Kitten say debit card is king. Yes, exactly. Just spend what you have. I totally agree. Yeah, without having to look through your card. You know what's the best use of debit card? If you have 2 debit cards, one for general spending, that means you only put in some people budget by putting envelope one, so you do the same with debit card. Got one is your general spending, right? That one maybe you just put $100 inside, for example. Then you use that for all your online transactions. So that no matter whatever the scammer use, they cannot scam more than $100. That's one of the best use of debit card. Yeah, because credit card, they can somehow kind of lock you in monthly transaction and all these, or one time take all the money away. Debit card, you don't have to worry one. Yeah, I love Annie, you're right. I have to be selective. Work are work, friends are friends, don't get mixed up. And just take care lah. Yeah, as Desmond say as well, 8 hours of your life, toxic place continue to disturb you over the phone after work. Yeah. It's really sad, because last time at corporate I understand. Yeah. I do have toxic superior. I think that's worse than colleague. Because colleague you can still shut them down. Superior how to? Walao eh. Some of those superior that could not work one, that cannot perform one, relying you on the performance. Walao, see the picture. That I totally understand. IG Life Story say, would you mind sharing how do you do your budgeting on your income to balance between servicing debt and other responsibilities? I don't do that. I pass my whole income to my wife. She will do she has a Excel worksheet to work out everything, budgeting. I cannot. Finance side, I'm very bad at it, so I just throw it to my wife. Yeah, I need to actually one day sit down with a financial advisor and have a good hard lesson on my financial literacy. So please don't take advice from me. It's really very bad. Don't take advice from me, okay? For financial wise. SNS Jerry say, I do my own business here in New York, selling Airbnb, hosting Airbnb apartments, right? Go around weekly, do my check. Oh, we're doing hosting business. Wow, hey, how is it? You know, Singapore, they make it illegal. Yeah, I can understand why, because it's very hard to enforce. And then also, because we live, most of us is in the kind of like HDB flat, government subsidized flat. Obviously, for obvious reason, you can't use it to profit, right? Because A and B is a profit enterprise. Yeah, condo they do it because they can do funny things inside. So very hard to enforce as well. So Singapore we can't do it. Yeah, but I guess Airbnb is a very good way to earn passive. Is it considered passive income? I don't know. Yeah, but it's a very very good income stream. The only thing is you cannot those kind of like very messy people, you know, that mess up your thing, you know. Oh, just gonna say structurally it's designed to take your entire pay and you have nothing to spend. You keep running the treadmill over and over again. Yeah. A good message, live with intention, love and it. Thank you for sharing that. Capital make product more expensive. That's the irony. I can't imagine things nowadays are getting so expensive, and the worst thing is what no? Expensive never mind, don't last. You know, my mother-in-law cupboard from old time one so long ago, like 20 over years is still in good condition. Now you see the cupboard made by nowadays the factories, the carpenters, walao, cannot even last 2 years. Cannot. The quality is simply different and it's expensive, you know. It's expensive. Yeah. Stefan, only at your lowest point you realize that financial management is the most important. Yes. I learned it the hard way. That's why I want to impart whatever I learned to my kids. Because these are things they are not taught in school. And these are things a lot of family they don't discuss. Yeah. I teach them very young, budgeting and all this. Live within your means. Yeah, I'm looking through the chat. So let me pause the chat again. And I need to hydrate. I'm not hydrating. It's about 10:30 now. I haven't even put out any of the chat. I mean the viewer comments. I need to go into that. Sorry. If not, waste my effort to do this. So this is one of the viewers that commented in my video. Yo. Before that, can I go quick check? Oh, I got 200 concurrent viewers. That's the highest ever. Right. So some say there is good debt and bad debt. Yes, exactly. Good debt propels you to make money faster, and bad debt pulls you down. So don't avoid all debts, but use your debt to improve lifestyle. Exactly. This is what I missed in the video. I appreciate the viewers here. He's not the only one, but there's a few that pointed out. Yeah, and I think I just discussed as well in the live stream. I'm not saying that all debts. Some debts are necessary for your housings and all big ticket items. Yeah, but I guess in my mind when I was making a video, I was talking more about consumer debts. More on that kind of aspect. Yeah, because we being creature living in a society, we spend sometimes mindlessly. Easy to forget about our budget. Yeah, and then we being emotional because we are super unhappy. We want to eat a good meal. Yeah, or are being so treated so badly at work. We need to go to vacation and we spend. Yeah, consumer debts. More on that, not so much on that. Yeah, so I do appreciate people pointing out in the video. That is right. This is the balanced view. They are good and that as long as you know how to balance it, do your sums. Yeah. Oh yeah. So in the video, right, for this commenter, in the video, I did mention, I think as an outro or something, I say, don't tell me about crypto and stocks. The reason why I say that, you know why? Okay, one of the reasons is because I'm not looking at that now at this point on time because my focus is clearing the debt. Yeah. And of course, because the compound interest is higher than any other interest they could give me, like even FT 4%, if I go to ETF and all this, maybe 6%, I don't know, 7%, even 8%, it's still lower than my compound interest, so I need to clear that first. My mind is to clear that away first, and I already see my compound, my principal going down a lot already. I can see the movement finally, because the first few years is very jialat one. First 5 years is just clearing the interest only. So now I touch the compound already. I mean, touch the principal. I'm very happy. So once I clear that, then I'll talk about stocks. So that's why I say the video, not now. Yeah, I understand in terms of stocks and all this. Yes, investment and all this. Yes, these are good things to do. Yeah, but just right now. Also, my intention during that time when I made the video was, I don't want people to start messaging me about crypto and all this. Then suddenly I got collapse about crypto and all this. Then you will see my video. This video is sponsored by cryptocurrency. What is Eddie doing? So that's my intention lah. But actually it's a good message. You say who is that? Kani sir? Is that how I pronounce? Sorry if I butchered the name. I beg to differ. Saving hard is one part of story. Now you use it as another. Yeah. Everyday inflation is eating up money. If you don't use it for advantage, how much savings we have will get destroyed by. Yeah, exactly. I actually got a very good point. Yeah, because let's take FD for example, right? I think just nice enough to just nice enough to cover inflation only. Cannot catch up. It will eat away your savings. Yeah, it's as good as putting money in your tin can eaten by these termites. So we need another way to kind of fight inflation. And stocks, if you play it nicely, not like speculation as in like investment wise, because I'm in the Warren Buffett kind of thinking, right? Long term, just put it there. ETF, it's kind of enough lah. No need, as long as the management fee is manageable, then I think it's fine. But it's a good message. I do agree with him. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Hey, hold on. So this one I put it up because you got a lot of comments. I also pinned it because I think it's a good message as well, right? How do I pronounce XXX cool says no, it's possible. Yeah, possible as in referring to my video titles. Debt free. Is it even possible to be debt free? Yes, he said it's possible, right? So he or she mentioned he just paid off the HDB loan. HDB, if you're not from Singapore, is our government subsidized flats. I think 70% or I don't know how many percent lah. Majority of Singaporeans are living in HDB flats, right? And he's already paid it off, right? I think that's the major thing, HDB. Once you clear that off, a lot of things is off your mind already. Because that's one of the major things. You don't own a car or don't have expensive hobbies. That's a good point. Some hobbies can get out of hand one. Yeah. So cars is also a major big ticket items that can easily drag you down depending on what car you buy, you know. Now simple car like Vios is already 100,000 price. Last time used to be 50,000-60,000. Crazy, you know. So I don't go for overseas or holidays in Malaysia. Yeah, very prudent, very frugal way of spending, or I say don't have credit cards and don't go for cafe hopping or eat at expensive restaurant every day. Manage your expectation. I think that's a fantastic message. Yeah. I want to balance it with my own view. Yeah. If you think that this is a good quality of life, it's great. Yeah. Because everybody's expectation of life on what you deem as quality is different. For him, it's perfect. That it works for him. Because at the end, these viewers, he feel is happy. He doesn't need to tell everybody, well, I'm happy. It's his own life. When he's, is the way he live it, the lifestyle suit him, fantastic. But does it mean everybody have to follow this as a template? No. Like for example, I don't agree that going Malaysia is enough because I want to create memories in other countries, like seeing the Northern Lights, going to safari in Africa if I can. That's the kind of quality that I want to achieve. Yeah. So does it mean that I'm doomed I need to get into that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So quality of life to me is still important. Yeah, so that's why he ended off very nicely. Manage your expectation. So what do you think, Chad? Yeah, let me have your view. So that's why I put it up here. I think he has a very nice way of putting it. Yeah, but I'm very happy for him. Yeah, paid off HDB is one of the big major obligations of every Singaporean. You know, Daniel here say, I kind of like follow through the same argument, but just a different advice. This one for the younger generation. Yeah, he say if you want to stay in a 1 million HDB in Tampines, spend $100 eating out in restaurant, then you will be forever in debt, no matter how much you earn. And that's a very important point. Is your cost, your expenditure more than how much you earn. Yeah. You can also say that if you can manage your expectations, stay in a 3 or 4 room flat in a less expensive location, travel less often, you will feel wealthy and much less. How many of you can see that as a kind of luxury? Because luxury for most people is in terms of material. How many things you own, what kind of assets you have. That is luxuries for a lot of people's eyes. Mine age now, and for this commenter, luxury means different thing. Means without the need to stress over that for this kind of spending. The peace of mind for me and my family when we sleep. That's luxury. So different kind of perspective. Yeah, very different. So do you feel happy living a $1 million flat? Do you feel happy living a 2-room flat? There's no right or wrong answer because everybody's quality of life is different. All their wants and needs, they need to define properly. Yeah. And if they think, okay, I feel happier like this, going to that, go for it. Yeah. But the stress level threshold is also different for everybody. For me, at this point in time cannot already. Yeah. But you must manage your expectation. Yeah. If you want that kind of lifestyle, then you need to sustain that kind of lifestyle. The stress level is that kind of stress level. Then you can't complain because that's expected of you. Then you need to run the treadmill. Yeah. But for me, no, it's totally the other side already. Yeah. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that you are chasing a different thing from what I'm chasing. Yeah. So I think this gives more perspective in the discussion. So this one is interesting because the next few slides that I'm going through the comments is why we cannot be debt free. One of the main reasons is because we have kids. I have kids, man. How many of you in chat have kids? A lot of people saying you have kids, you have family, you have spouse. That's it. You will be in debt already. Yeah, so this commenter was saying, Mark Lee, once you get married and have kids, there is no such thing called debt-free. In fact, you are forever in debt, even when your kids grow up. Oh my god. I'm fucked already. This is called sacrifice for love. That's exactly what I'm saying just now. Are you willing to sacrifice the kind of luxury for money? For luxury. This one is, are you sacrificing, to be cannot be debt free, but for love. Yeah, it's just another perspective. Yeah, unless your Akong backside can print money. Hey, he said this with a good point, because nowadays the generation, their parents are rich, so they can pay for it. I got friends, their parents pay for their HDB flat down payment, pay for their car. Okay, so different people, different life. Cannot complain, cannot compare. Yeah, so what he say is very true. The last sentence, unless your some their parents really print money from their backside one. Oh, so don't play. Okay, this is Singapore. This is Singapore. A lot of boomers, a lot of cash lying around. Yeah. So do I agree? Yeah, once with kids, that's why I say it's impossible. Because with 2 kids, with the money I spend now, they are not even like, they're only like sec 1, my elder. I already spend so much, walao. Sibei xiong. Now the peer pressure they get. June holiday, all their friends. Where do they go? Some go Sweden, long weekend. Some go Taiwan and all this. My kids go I'm sorry, darling. We are only in Singapore. We're doing staycation. Not even staycation. We already found, because I'm flying overseas alone, right? I already have a lot of downtime, need to pay my rental. Because of budget, we don't even have staycation. Cut down to become like a day trip only. Yeah, but still we are spending time together. But because being kids, right, they will feel like they compared to their peers. Like, why are they going overseas? I'm staying in Singapore. Then I have to do a lot of explaining to them and all this. For me, it's okay, but for kids, I don't. Now the peer pressure from kids nowadays is a bit different. So I think it's very relatable because I have kids. I don't know how many in chat I have kids. So I'm gonna go and the other one also talking about, hold on. Yeah. Also about kids, because there's a lot of comments talking about that. And once you got family unit, you don't need to think about debt free already. Yeah. I think the debt system starts the moment you want to get married. Yeah. Not even kids are married because lavish wedding. I saw an article saying one of the couples spending 30,000 now. HDB void deck wedding, 30,000. And also people going those big hotels like $50,000-$60,000. Then they expect you the rate bomb, right, going wedding to pay for it, because per head So imagine your family of 400 per head, you're paying 1,200 leh. Are you going? Yeah. So of course then you borrow the money first, because your loan you can apply for this wedding. Then whatever cannot cover, then you use that loan to cover. Then use the installment to pay off using your credit card or whatever. Yeah, I think this some people, quite a lot of people are doing it. I heard before. It's not like something new. Yeah. So marriage eat up your debt and children will come along. So there's a never ending stream of debts that have been piled up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what is happening now, right? I think being financially free in Singapore is an illusion. And therefore Singapore fire overseas. That's what is happening. You see, the government always talk about, why y'all don't have children. Can't I give y'all baby bonus? $8,000 per baby. I give y'all this and that and subsidies and all this. Is it enough? Right? It's not that I don't want to have more kids. No. If I can, I want to have 3, 4, 5 kids. Yeah. Just as it's impossible in Singapore. The fact that we are living here, the fact that our feet is planted in the Singapore soil, I cannot have more kids. Even though the government message is please have more children, I simply can't because of the debt situation. Is it because of the fault of the Singapore government? I don't know. This is just how the world works. I don't think it's only Singapore. Around the world is like that. Yeah? It's just that the way the money works, how the system, the world is run from capitalism. It cannot be helped. Yeah, I think in fact our government have been doing quite a bit on the ground to ease the problem. Yeah, you look at the US medical situation to give birth. To have a children out from the womb. How much? You scare you know the amount. I can't remember, but it's like ridiculous amount to give birth in US. Because the healthcare system is totally out of control in the US. I'm sorry to say that. And Singapore, at least as a Singaporean, we give birth. It's expensive, yes, especially if you are of a certain age, like 35 above, you go through certain procedure, then it's more expensive. But still, it's cheaper than a lot of countries. And we got world-class medical facilities. Yeah. So, in that sense, yeah, we are well taken care of. Yes, housing here is expensive, but you will never be homeless. That's my point. No matter how jialat it is, you will never be homeless. So, outside of that, if you are a widow, if you are in needs, yeah, you will definitely have rented flats for you. If you don't have money to pay, you won't have homeless, right? Other than that, is all your aspiration already. You want to pay more for renovation, is up to you, because that one is not government fault already, man. Yeah, I'm not standing on the side of the government. I'm just saying that this is not unique to Singapore. This debt-free problem comes from capitalism, how the world is run, from money, yeah, around the world, and we cannot escape. It's like that. The world is run is like that. So we just need to play. We are just player. Yeah. So what I can do now is just complain and rant about it in my live stream. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So what he's saying is, Yeah, that's why people are fires overseas, because who want to uproot yourself when your home is here, when your favorite char kway teow is here, when your favorite laksa is here? Who wants to go overseas? Because going overseas and live is so totally different. I've been in UK for 2 years only. I already like walao miss home already. Yeah, you can go overseas, you can stretch your dollars and all, but your home, where's your home? Where do you grow up with? The smell, yeah, here is different when you go Thailand. Yeah, the ingredient here is different when you go Malaysia. The home is still here. Yeah. Oh my god, I've been talking so much, I don't know what's happening to the chat. I told you tonight's live stream will be exciting because there's a lot of things to talk about. Yeah. I need to get back to the chat because there's like 1 or 2 more slides. It's already 11 PM. Can I have a drink? Yeah. I need to be very selective on my chat because I'm running out of time. So I cannot choose everyone. So please bear with me. And once I release the floodgate, the chat, I will definitely miss a few chat already. So please bear with me as well. I'm looking at the chat now. So if you see me quiet now because I'm sleeping. Yeah. Olaf here has a good message here. Don't chase after material things, how to make one live simply and less stressful. Yeah. Is that what the Buddhists say? 色就是空，空就是色。Yeah, looking at the trend now. Oh, Kiki say yes, it feels great to be debt free. No need to worry as much if one lost a job. Yeah. So we that's why I say it's part of the system because you need to feed back. So with a job, then you got money. With the money, you need to consume. You need to consume. After the big ticket items is done already, then the discretionary spending, the disposable income is where you are trapped. Yeah. Because that is the part when the banks can balloon, can make it inflated so that you can even spend more, like 5x, 10x, even 10x your salary, So what happened? So when you are tempted by it, because we are emotional beings, we are tempted by it because now you look at the marketing, they're so good at trapping your emotion. You got it already, you 10x, already. So you are caught in that consumer. Normally it's not the big ticket item that kills you, it's the consumer debt that kills you. The government know that, that's why they have this consolidated scheme to help you bring it down. Yeah. But what can you do? It's a laissez-faire market economy. Yeah. You need this kind of consumption to keep the economy going. So we on our part as a responsible adult and rational being, we try to be careful and manage our expectations. Hey, Suki say good evening, boss. It's gonna be 1 hour more. It will be good morning already. Thanks for saying hi. How are you? Hope the Friday has been good to you. Oh, Mystery Kita say, YouTube journey shows that it's broken free from every kiasu Singapore to relax essential worker. I don't understand what he's saying here. Let me read it again. Oh, relax essential worker mentality. That's why I drive a taxi. Is that what I'm trying to say? So end up all driving taxi. No lah. Please lah. Don't do that lah. Taxi is not an easy job. I'm in the taxi is because of circumstances. Yeah. But yes, the your mind is your own. That's the only thing you can control. The rest like money, all this we cannot control. So what we can control, then we have full control over it. Don't let the space be corrupted with things that make you stressful. Yeah, have this space is your own, right? Make the space a heaven for yourself. Yeah. Last time I let it corrupted by stressful things, unnecessary things, by toxic people, by not drinking. So my headspace become very full of rubbish. Yeah. So my attitude, my anger, all is, people because of all this coming and invade my headspace. So now I draw a line already. My headspace is very clear. That's why I can remain focused and relaxed. We all need our own headspace one. Yeah. That's right, Q. I totally agree. You don't need validation from anyone. But this one is easy to say, very hard to execute, you know. Especially you, as a YouTuber, because now I'm doing YouTube thing. You got so many comments. Really need to, you know. And that's a very good message, yes. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Stefan said, debt-free is the best thing in life. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing with me. Oh, Joreen Low say, my boss say business very hard to do nowadays. Yeah. It is leh. Is it in retail? With a short front? Very stressful. I don't understand why new cafe, new shops keep popping up, you know. This cafe thing, this coffee thing is like, wow, very trendy. I always see new ones popping up one day. And they are actually very young, you know. I'm a bit worried for them. I mean, it's a good thing that they are being entrepreneurial. It's very good that they try it out, but yeah, it's not easy. Joe say, bought the guitar once on installment. Shock at first, but when it comes cut short, yeah, exactly. That's the thing when they catch you. Yeah. Oh, Low Kue say we cannot run out the money printing by government. That's why we are so tired. Suku Kong say, Suko Hun. Yeah, majority of us are kept walking non-stop on 40 treadmill. 40 or not, we still have to run on it. Yeah. What to do? Hey, you know some US crazy one, you know what they do? They just totally off the grid, you know. They live in the forest, live in the cave. Some like off the grid in terms of campers. They buy a what is that, van? Camping life camper or what lah? You know, van life. They just do their own things, or they just totally off grid, you know. I respect to them. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. And you thought it's singles, right? Some families try to go off grid. Really not easy. Yeah, Stephen say a lot of young gen told me they do not want to follow their parent footsteps, repeating the lifestyle every day. Wake up, go work, come back, sleep, repeat. That's why I say young people not to say that they are lazy or what. Sometimes they are more work than us, you know. Because they can see what the system are doing to them. They are very smart. Yeah. Oh, Margaret Wong say hi. Thanks for saying hi. How are you? Wow, so late haven't sleep. Thanks for joining me on a Friday night. Yeah. HGD3K say, did you let your kids play Pokemon cards or other trading card game? They don't like leh. Yeah, I mean I also don't. Last time they play a bit here and there they do have a bit Pokemon, but they are really not into it. Yeah. Kiki say, I have an elderly mum who is unable to walk far, so she need a wheelchair. Sometimes it's difficult to get a private hire or taxi. Even waited at least 30 minutes, finally got one. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's because depends on the timing lah. But it's not unheard of lah. 30 minutes to get a private hire. But yeah, that's the purpose of taxi and private hire actually, especially for those with mobility, elderly. Yeah, you need that kind of transport. Last mile kind of transportation. Hey, Isaac asked, do you need to apply for permit to film content at hawker centers? I recall you mentioned that he had to apply for permit for a specific time lot. I think that one is production crew ma. He's like have a full crew of few people doing it leh. So that one is production is different. For me, it's not a production, it's vlog. I just take out, it's just like you taking a handphone now and record. Why need permit? Yeah. So a lot of time at hawker, I just either use my handphone or my pocket tray. But Zebman is different. He's like a full production crew there. So because he take out a space at a public area, then he need to take a permit. So yeah, anyway, thanks for asking. Oh, Alexei say during my bankruptcy, I can't even afford to buy my son a birthday gift. That hurts, yeah. I actually understand what you're saying, lah. Because it happens to me as well. Really break my heart. A lot of things we cannot do. A lot of things we cannot do and stop doing. All of a sudden also. And the kid cannot understand. My wife also cannot understand. Because the time is just like a drop like a bomb like that. So hey Louis, say hello. Just wanted to say hi. I've been following your videos and quit your job in Singapore because it was too stressful. You mean you're not local? So you work here and then you're back in your home country already? But hey, thank you very much for your support and thank you for saying hi. Okay, I'm gonna open the floodgate because I will pause it. Wow, there's so many chat. My God. Seriously, what are y'all guys doing? It's 11 p.m. I can't. I was thinking like, okay, maybe no much chat. You can close it. Let me just look at the member chat. So, Pon here, who has just joined member, we need about 80k kids a year. Oh, you did the calculation. I don't even do the calculation, bro. So if we give each parent 100k cash per kid, it only costs about 8 billion to solve the problem. Oh, that's a good. We collected 8.6 billion COE last year. Do you think they will spend like money like this? Yeah, I don't think so lah. I mean, how much budget they spend on farming planning? I don't know. I don't go and see that paper, the white paper or what you call that. Yeah, but I think more can be done in terms of budgeting side, because family are really struggling. If you really want more kids, more children, to revitalize the population, you need to do much more. I feel that now, yes, the government is doing something, our local government is doing something, but I feel that they need to really step up even more. Yeah, because then you see, when we are stressed about your work, we are running the treadmill. How to have kids? You also don't have the 心情 to play in the bedroom, right? Because all you argue about is money. Right? And do you know what's the strange thing? Last time, the boomers, right, my parents' era, one person income is enough to hold up the whole family already. That's the norm last time. But now capitalism has evolved to a point where you need two. It's by design. You need two adults in the family. That means the wife and the husband to work, to run a treadmill in order to hold the family. It's by design, because consumption is more and more. Things need to get more and more expensive. So how like that? Yeah. I feel that it's not a good way to... I mean, obviously I don't have a say in this. It's just my take. I feel that it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But we cannot say we don't want to participate in this. Ask my wife, don't work, man. Die already. We need. That's why DINK is such an in thing now. DINK as in DINK. Dual income, no kids. It's not that they wish. It's not that it's a trend. It's not that young people are crazy. Because they were forced into it. You want two adult working, right? Okay, lor. Then no kids, lor. Right? Because we still want quality of life. Because they know already, once they're kids, the quality of life to be gone. No more vacation, all this. Is this something they want to give up? Yes, maybe eventually down the road, but not now. But after that, down the road, they want already. Not say you want, you will have that. The older you get, the more difficult it is to bear a child. So the predicament is there for the government to figure it out. I think they need to step up more on this. So anyway, that's my take. So I'm sure I missed out a lot of chat, but please forgive me. Yeah, Seven says Singapore still have a good policy compared to other countries. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Singapore government is abandoning the citizens. They are doing a good job actually. Just that, compared to other countries, really, like Europe, yeah, they got free education. US, they got, different things different pros and cons . Yeah, still fortunate to be born as Singaporean. I agree with you. I'm not born here. I'm born in JB, but I'm kind of like, I came here at such a young age. Yeah. Australia is a joke, really. Hellhole. Why do you say that? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Yeah. Yo, I'm running through the chat now. Wow, seriously, $25 for a chicken rice is normal. Crazy. That's really crazy, eh. Do people still go to Australia and migrate there? Yeah. So anyway, let me go to my. Hey, hold on. It's what 11:10 already. Walao. Let me bring up my chat. Hold on. So I pull up this monster from the viewer of the chat. Why? Because I really respect yeah, of what I said. Since mid-20s, not when he's older, no. You know, he's been single, childless, and go out less. Maybe once every 2 months only. So very disciplined, no. You need that kind of discipline to be debt-free. Yeah. But to that, maybe to him is a thing. To him, these are considered quality of life that's enough for him already. But maybe for me, going out less, maybe once every 2 months, is too much already. I cannot take it. Yeah, childless is out of me, but for him, it's since 20s been doing it, you know. And according to him, is I don't subscribe to a side hustle mentality. Yeah, the message is too long, so I cut it off. Basically, he don't believe in side hustle because he meant to say is once you have a side hustle, you stretch your mentality, you're too tired to do anything. Yeah, but this is a different take on how to become debt free. But I would say is going like a bit too far for me lah. Yeah, but maybe these are things that you need to do to be truly debt free, because like the earlier commenters that put, once you have a family, that's it. You don't need to think about debt free already. You'll be debt for life. Yeah. So, but the thing about side hustle is, I think one way to keep me active lah. Because without even if I cleared my debt already, will I still be doing side hustle like 2 jobs, like doing taxi and YouTube? Yeah, I still do, because these are things I love to do. Taxi, maybe I can drive less after I clear, but I still like to drive because I can go around shooting, meeting new people, and making videos are what I love. Chatting with you on the live stream like now is what I passionate about. So sometimes it's not really for the money only, but things that like it's like a hobby to me, but I can monetize on my hobby, then why not? Yeah. So let me go to the next KG say, that is a shackles that enslave, which many people willingly take on. Oh, that's a very powerful take. Even when they don't have family of kids. So you're talking about singles that lots of discretionary spending. I'm talking about, maybe you're talking about those, as I mentioned earlier, those consumer debts. Medical debts are driven by their wants and not needs. I think that's a very powerful message. Yeah. So that's why I put it up there. The needs and the wants, we define it. Yeah. Because it's not the needs that kills us, it's the wants. Because as I say, we are emotional creature. We want a lot of things. Yeah. FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And also, I can spend what? I got the money. Why not? Yeah, you know the recent Swatch with what is the brand thing? People selling a Carousel of what, $50,000? Crazy, you know. These couples are really crazy. And people are willing to spend on that. Yeah. Is it purely investment, or is it just like, wow, I got this, fear of missing out or what? I don't know. But is it worth it, the kind of luxury to go into debt too? Yeah. So is that a need and a want? We need to really clearly define it. Yeah. But for young people, it's a bit difficult because we are easily, swayed by today's marketing is so good, the way they entrap you emotionally. Yeah. But as the older you get, you can see through the fluff. Yeah, like for me, I know, these are fluff, buy into it, you're gonna spend, yeah, all they want is for you to open your wallet only. Yeah, at the end of the day, we have to be mindful, what I'm saying. So that's why I bring out this message, which is a very good message. Yeah, Is this the last viewers comment? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So Mr. Blue says Singapore probably one of the easiest country to be debt free. I think this is a quite interesting statement that he made. I've not been around the world for. I mean, I not stay in a lot of countries. I only stay like in UK, so I don't know about other countries. But it's quite a big statement he made. Thanks to HDB, low tax rate and affordable hawker food. That one I can agree because Singapore tax rate is really very low. Other countries like there's like even like UK, right? You don't why people don't want to work so hard. For what? Because the moment you work hard, you jump to the next salary bracket. Suddenly your tax becomes so big that it's not worth it to upgrade, But hey, please don't promote me. I want to stay in my position. Because when you get to the next bracket, it's like ridiculous amount of tax. Singapore tax is one of the lowest. That's correct. Yeah. And because our HDB majority of Singapore are living in subsidized flats, we can save on that if you don't upgrade to a condo or whatever. It's actually a lot of savings. Yeah. And the food here, if you know where to look, is really cheap. So I can agree with what I say. Like the earlier viewer saying the different needs and wants. If you know how to differentiate and you know you can be debt free easily. Yeah. Still, I think with family and kids cannot apply. Still cannot. Yeah. Even though, yeah, maybe it works for singles. So I think I got one last one. Is this the last one from? Yeah, last two, I think. BT Tan say, I done drastic budgeting and debt free now. When my salary increased from 2,000 to 10,000 over time, I only fix my base expenses at 5k. I think that's the key. The rest in saving investment. I don't look well off at 10k with 4 children as well. I think this is a very big lesson. I put it out because I think a lot of people can learn from it. You see, the mistake a lot of people made is when they have a promotion, they have a pay raise. What they do immediately is they also upgrade their lifestyle. So for example, I give an example from 2k to 10k. Normally a normal adult will do, working adult will do is, oh, now I got 10k already. That means what? I can buy a bigger car. So last time maybe you take public transport. Now with 10k and say, oh, with the disposable income, the bank is willing to loan me this. Oh, I can buy an Audi or a BM. Right, so you upgrade his lifestyle. Then you say, oh, I don't need to live with my parents already. I can buy my own condominium, yeah, because the bank can extend this much loan for my mortgage. So you upgrade lifestyle, right? So what happens? When you are up there already, you need to keep running your treadmill because will you get a 10k job forever? Because you upgrade together with your pay raise, and let's say you upgrade already the next year, they got some issues, because 10k will be management level pay already your bracket. They cut your pay into half, die already. But you still need to pay your mortgage, you still need to pay your BM. Yeah, that's where people are stuck. So the smart thing to do actually is like what this viewer has said, right? Even though your pay has increased, you got a promotion or whatever, just stick to your own expenses. You do not need to upgrade your lifestyle for every promotion. Yeah, that's when things can get messy, Yeah. So I think this is a very good message. And he did it with 4 children. Yeah. So I think it's a very good message. Yeah. So especially when things can happen, sometimes you got emergency like health issue, can wipe off your saving one day. Then how? You still need to pay your dues, Yeah. I think this is the last one. Is it the last one? Yeah. The last one I got free. It's very good to wrap it up. We say this is a very good topic. The system make it difficult to be debt free in Singapore even when we try as hard. I'm trying hard. I find it hard, especially with kids. Anybody with kids have done it, really kudos to you. Yeah, just now the viewer did it. Then the government gives CDC handout and say they care for the people. Being debt free is far better. Yeah. I mean, CDC is not really, as I said earlier, it's not really a material thing, It's not like, oh, really help you to plug the gap. I'm sorry, it doesn't do that. It's just like a token of, kind of like, not token of precision, like token of like showing love to the citizenship. Say, oh, no, we see you. We know the difficulty. Now, this for you to ease your kind of like mental stress. Not so much, because it's a one-off thing, every year, 500. What can you do? Yeah, to be honest lah. So it's more like a love token kind of thing for the citizenship, you know. But at the end, it still depends on us alone, you know, not on these handouts to how we want to be stress-free on our managing the money. Yeah, so I think it is a very, very good message to wrap up. So yeah, can we do a little bit of chat before ending up, because I'm so tired. It's like so many things to talk about. I'm so happy that the chat is so lively now. Yeah. I mean, if I don't do your chat, y'all can talk among each other, right? Yeah. We have a very good community here. That's why I actually always wanted, you know, a community that's a forum. Actually, if you ask me, right, why I do this live stream, I'm not really the main character. Yeah. Yes, I'm the one hosting the live stream. At the end of the day, I'm just a facilitator, enabler for people to come together to talk about things. Yes, I start the sparks, but the fire had to be sustained by the conversation given by the community. So you are the ones that fuel the discussions. Yeah. I'm just here to facilitate the discussion. I give my take, you give my take, and I see that it's a fantastic conversation that we have these few days. I mean, the last stream and this stream. Yeah, and I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so don't take it like, wow, what I say must be true. No lah, it's not. I'm still learning, and it's just I'm like only a facilitator trying to keep this thing going, because I think there are topics that's important to talk about on the ground level, not on the high level, you know. Sometimes at high level talking, I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't relate to me, you know. Yeah, we need people on the ground to, you know, have this expose and just talk, you know, and have a truthful discussions. Yeah, not afraid of judgment. Yeah. I mean, this community is pretty open. I don't see any judgment here, which is great. You know, the chat is so many that it's like wow, I cannot catch up. I'm sorry. I need to learn to be selective. Maybe next time I really get somebody to moderate my chat. My wife is too tired. She's sleeping already. Yeah, so yeah, lor, it's a one-man show. Yeah. Stephen say every decision has an outcome in life. Decision making is crucial in everyday life. Yeah. And it affects your what you call. That's why people say, do you regret making certain decision? Because you cannot wind back the clock. Yeah. Oh, just gonna say taxes are stupid high in Europe. Yeah, it is stupid high really. Because they need to fund their healthcare system, you see. Because healthcare in Europe is, I think, no, UK particularly is free. Yeah. Oh, Singaporeans have a lot to say about Singapore government. Say we are all easily replaceable. All the money country is making can be spent for free medical, free education, but they don't really care because of the import. Yeah, don't know what to say about that. But that's a bold statement to make that the government don't care about Singaporean. I mean, free is free, but who's going to fund it? I mean, they can fund it for a few generations. But it's going to dry out one day. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not a politician. I also not qualified to make any statement on that. So copy chat only. Yeah. Yo, when Eddie said US, he couldn't bring an example, of course lah. I don't live there, so I don't know. The chat must help me lah. If not, I'll be like just straight tax to 500%. Hey, can you tell me what CGT tax? But 500% sound crazy, man. Yeah. Oh, we got a contrary view from YWG. I have to disagree with you about anyone who want to list SG. For depth of life experiences outside a cloistered conservative island with little intellectual stimulation beyond money acquisition. Wait, I can't really understand the point. Oh, I misread. I have to disagree with you. Why anyone would want to leave SG? Oh. For that experience, yeah. I agree lah. But did I say nobody want to leave SG? Are you talking to me? Sorry. Because, yeah, why not? Definitely. I mean, leaving, you mean for good, like give up Singapore citizenship. Yeah, then that's a totally different thing, you know. Yeah. I mean, yes, if you go outside to work and then come back, then it's a different thing. But if you're talking about giving out the citizenship for good, right, then that's a very big decision, you know. But is it because to enrich your life that you leave Singapore for a few years? It's different from giving out citizenship and totally uproot yourself over there. Yeah. Everybody is quite like, wow, 500%, what is that? It's really crazy, yeah. Yeah. Desmond was countering, say if everything is free, it's hard to put a stop on the rising cost. Yeah, that's the side effect. We have a lively conversation. Singapore is the easiest country to be hunger free, but not that free. Yeah, exactly. Oh, 500% increase. It's not 500, okay. Understand. There's a big difference. It is easy to get by a single feed yourself. Yeah, but one cannot afford to get sick. Yeah, as long as you're willing to work, you'll be able to feed yourself. That's true. And the thing is, there's a lot of job around. It's just whether or not you want to take it. Yeah. But job, this kind of thing is very subjective. You ask me to do something like, for example, you ask me to do like electrician work. I really don't want to go electrician work. It's like, yeah, it's good money and all this, like plumber and all this is good. But I just don't want to do it just because, just doesn't fit my work, my idea of a job, you see, for example. Does it mean that the job is not good? No. It pays well, in fact. Yeah. Oh, Love Annie is saying good. Actually, I'm going to say good night soon also. Yeah. Yeah, then see, all going. Okay. So, I think it's a good time to say a good night to all of you. Right? I don't want to drag the live stream because I still need to pack out. It's late already. All of us need to sleep because it's a long weekend. Yeah. What a great night tonight because I don't know if it's called a topic or because it's the full moon tonight, but I had so much fun and really thank you so much for spending the evening with me. I have a great time. So much thing to learn from all of you here from chat. If I didn't pick your chat and feature it, please forgive me. Yeah. But this like waterfall chat going around, so I'm just trying my best, right? So good night everyone, thank you for being here. Please have a restful weekend, great week ahead. I'll see you in my next one. Ciao. Good night everyone, let's chat together. Bye.